The Young and the Restless spoilers Thurdays full episodes June 13, 2024. In the turbulent world of the Newman family, alliances shift and tensions run high. Cole Howard, driven by a desire for justice and retribution, sought the counsel of Michael Baldwin to find an ally against Victor Newman. Victor's oppressive tactics had pushed Cole to the edge, but Michael's advice was unexpected and unwelcome. Cole's dilemma. Michael Baldwin, known for his strategic mind and legal prowess, advised Cole to bide his time and appease Victor's volatile emotions. According to Michael, playing along with Victor's whims might be the only way to gain a temporary reprieve. Cole, however, found this advice intolerable. He couldn't accept kowtowing to a man who had caused so much pain and disruption in his life, especially when it meant distancing himself from Victoria and Claire. Cole stood at a crossroads. He could either follow Michael's counsel and hope for Victor's eventual forgiveness, or he could forge his own path of resistance, risking everything in the process. The thought of abandoning Victoria and Claire was unthinkable, so Cole decided to take matters into his own hands, preparing for a confrontation that could change everything. Nikki's fury. Meanwhile, Lauren Fenmore found Nikki Newman near Jack Abbott's residence. With the news of her dismissal from Newman Media, Nikki was already on edge. Lauren's discovery only added fuel to the fire. Desperate and furious, Nikki wanted to confront Victor immediately, demanding answers for his ruthless decision. Lauren, understanding the volatility of the situation, urged Nikki to stay calm and think strategically. She suggested that they come up with a plan to teach Victor a lesson, leveraging Nikki's intimate knowledge of his weaknesses and tendencies. The idea of outmaneuvering Victor appealed to Nikki, who realized that a head-on confrontation might not yield the results she desired. The family divide. The Newman family was now split into two distinct factions. On one side were Victor and Adam, united by their ambition and drive to control Newman Enterprises. On the other side were Nikki, Nick, and Victoria, united by their shared sense of betrayal and a determination to reclaim their dignity and positions within the family and the company. Victor's latest ultimatum, to have Nikki, Nick, and Victoria leave the Newman family and forge their own financial paths, only deepened the divide. He believed that forcing them to prove their worth independently would validate his trust in Adam's abilities. However, this decision also risked alienating the very people who had been his closest allies and supporters. Cole's plan. Determined to protect his loved ones and take a stand against Victor's tyranny, Cole began to rally support among the Newman family's adversaries and those who had suffered under Victor's reign. He reached out to old friends and former allies, building a coalition that could challenge Victor's authority. Cole's strategy involved a multi-pronged approach. He aimed to expose Victor's unethical practices and manipulations, leveraging the media to turn public opinion against him. Additionally, he planned to challenge Victor's legal standing within the company, questioning the legitimacy of his recent decisions and appointments. Nikki's strategy. Guided by Lauren's advice, Nikki started to craft her own plan. She knew that a direct attack would be futile. Victor's resilience and cunning were unmatched. Instead, she focused on subtlety and subterfuge. Nikki began gathering incriminating evidence of Victor's past misdeeds, financial irregularities, and questionable business tactics. She intended to use this information as leverage, threatening to expose Victor if he continued to undermine her and their children. Lauren played a crucial role in this effort, using her extensive network to uncover additional dirt on Victor. Together, they compiled a dossier that could devastate Victor's reputation and position within Newman Enterprises. Nikki knew that this was a dangerous game, but she was determined to fight for her rights and her family's future. The final showdown. The stage was set for a monumental confrontation. Cole, bolstered by his newfound allies, prepared to launch his offensive against Victor. He knew that the upcoming battle would be intense and possibly destructive, but he was ready to face the consequences. At the same time, Nikki, Nick, and Victoria solidified their resolve. They were no longer just reacting to Victor's provocations, they were proactively challenging his authority and planning to reclaim their place within the Newman Empire. Victor, sensing the growing unrest, fortified his defenses. He relied heavily on Adam, whose loyalty seemed unshakable. However, the cracks in Victor's grand design were beginning to show. The Newman family, once a formidable united front, was now fractured and on the brink of an all-out war.